Hi, I'm Mike Bogden.
And Craig Neville.
And this is the Island Park Weekly Weather Report for
Wednesday, December 17th, 2025, and the 6 days thereafter.
That's right, and we're coming to you from the bank of the North Fork of the Henrys.
That's right, yes, right over by Cafe Sabor, but down, or upstream just a little bit.
Yep. And we're here because it's close to where we got to do something else.
Right, yes.
Yeah. But
Mike has a project he's asked me to help him with.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yep. So anyway, but
since he helped me the other night take care of a squawking fire alarm that I couldn't reach.
Yeah.
I sure appreciate that, Mike.
Not a problem. Anyway, so let's talk about the weather, Craig.
All right. So we have a slight difference of opinion here, but regardless, we're both going to say stormy.
We got snow coming.
Yeah, snow to begin with. I think Wednesday it'll be a mix of snow and rain because I think the daytime high is going to make it up into the mid-30s.
Maybe, but I'm not sure. Well, we're not getting that much moisture on Wednesday anyway. It's going to be mostly wind.
That is correct.
So expect could be high winds coming in.
Consistent 20 to 25 mile an hour and then up to 40 mile an hour gusts.
Yeah.
Batten down the hatches, Henry's Lake.
Yeah. We got winds coming in, change of weather pattern coming up, and the storms are going to start coming right from the west rather than from the northwest. And we're going to be more in the path of the new ones. So get ready for some water in the form of white stuff.
So that is largely correct according to my prognostication.
Yeah.
So Wednesday I do expect maybe about an inch of snow out of this, and then I expect it to clear out Wednesday evening at some point in time and become just partly cloudy for Wednesday night. So Wednesday night I think the temperatures are going to dip down to the mid-teens because of the little bit of clearing that's going to be going on.
Yeah, it's gonna chill up a little bit, and like I said, I'm not expecting hardly any moisture out of Wednesday either. Thursday, however, we're gonna start getting hit with bands of winterous snow coming.
That is correct.
And so Thursday we should get hit with a pretty good band, and it's going to blow through rather quickly. So expect some winds to come along with that.
Yeah. I don't think the winds will be as bad as Wednesday, but I would expect probably mid-teens to high teens consistent blowing with gusts up into the high 20 mile an hour.
Yeah, we definitely got some winds coming with this pattern. And
then Thursday's high, I don't think we're going to get all that warm. I just see it being in the mid-20s, mid to high 20s for the daytime high.
Yeah.
But Thursday night, the overnight low, because of the clouds and the storms that'll be moving through, is going to be in the mid to high 20s.
Yeah,
I think it'll be a 2-degree difference.
Yeah, well, it's going to be fairly consistent. So
But Thursday, I think, will be the bulk of the moisture. I think we're going to see a good 3 to 6 or 7 inches out of Thursday night storm.
Yeah, and I don't think it's going to be the bulk of the moisture. I think we got more coming after that. So
and we do, but I don't think it's going to be near what Mike is thinking.
Yeah, I think we're going to get some more coming up on Friday, and then
I see just an inch on Friday.
Yeah, and I think we'll get some more on Saturday.
And I see just an inch on Saturday.
And I think we'll get some more on Sunday.
And I see just an inch on Sunday.
And the thing is, in the way it looks to me, it looks like we're going to have sometimes we're going to have a little less and sometimes a little more, but it looks like we're going to get hit with the brunt of several of these waves coming through.
Yep. But daytime highs for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I do expect to warm back up again. We'll make it back up into the mid-30s and maybe even see some high 30s on those days.
Yeah, but that mid-30s is going to last for about an hour and a half. It's not going to stay warm for. It's going to be just like it's been for all week this week, where
overnight lows on those days will make it down into the mid to high 20s.
Yeah, it is. I think we've got one night coming up where we may get a close to a single-digit temperature, but I
don't see that at all.
But realistically, we're going to be It's going to be teens to low 20s for nighttime temperatures.
And I'm saying mid 20s to high 20s. I think it's going to be a little bit warmer.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
We'll know.
And then Monday and Tuesday, I see rain and snow mix.
Yeah, it's more
because
snow.
daytime highs for Monday and Tuesday, I think, are going to make it up into the very high 30s, maybe even the low 40s.
Yeah, I wouldn't be.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily.
We've got some disagreements going on here, but it all depends upon where that jet stream goes.
It also.
If it's more down with us, it could be the cooler temperatures with more snow. If it's still up just a little bit north of us, like I think it's going to be, then we could see the warmer temperatures here, and therefore the rain and snow mix.
Yeah, and it looks like we're getting hit more with the direct right across, so I don't think it's going to be. Yeah. I'm thinking that when we get all done with this week, up till Christmas Eve, I think we're going to end up with about 1.5 feet at least.
And I might say close to a foot. I think it'll come in just under that, maybe 10 inches.
And by the way, the following week we got more coming, so this isn't going to be the end of it. So
yeah, but right now I'm still not seeing a lot that's coming. But there's time for that to change.
I would expect a white Christmas this year.
Oh, we'll definitely have a white Christmas.
No, I mean with snow coming down. I think we got a Christmas Day storm hitting us, and it may be a pretty decent one. So I think.
I'm not seeing it being all that decent. I see maybe an inch or two on Christmas Day.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But like I said, that's still a ways out. That could change.
Yeah, it could change, but I'll be right. Anyway, but bottom line is we got a series of storms coming through.
Yes.
The patterns that were before were going up over top of us. We were catching a little tail, and they were dropping down the other side of the Continental Divide. That pattern's gone. Now they're coming straight across from the northeast, and they're coming right over top of us.
And I'm still seeing a little bit of a bump pushing it north and a little bit further east, but we'll be more towards the center rather than on the outer edge.
Not too much, not much bump. It's going to be it's going straight across us. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if we'll see which radar we watch.
That's right.
So it'll be fun to watch. Anyway, just get ready because you got snow coming.
Yeah.
And
there's moisture coming.
And this snow is here to stay. So enjoy it. And hopefully we get enough we can start riding sleds pretty soon.
I got my fingers crossed that on the next report for Christmas, we can tell you, bring the sleds.
Yep. So, I wouldn't, if you're going to bring your sled this coming week, I would suggest that you stay definitely on roads and you don't go off trail because there's lots of rocks and lots of stumps, and it's not deep enough.
That or trailer it up to the higher elevations, because they do have some decent snow up there.
Yeah, so anyway, just be careful. But just don't get over enthusiastic unless you want to buy a new A-arm for your sled.
Right.
So,
yes.
Anyway, with that, we just want to wish you a merry week before Christmas.
Yes.
I would use the time that you have. If you got a clear day to go down and do your shopping, or go over to the grocery store and do your shopping, wherever you can do your shopping, but
maybe get it done a little bit sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it off till last minute because you never know when this thing goes. And with the wind coming up, you never know when the road's going to be closed either.
That is correct.
So I would be a little cautious about that for you.
And Wednesday, that may be a possibility with the stronger winds that we're going to have and the little bit of snow that we're expecting.
I don't think there's enough to cause a visibility problem for this Wednesday. But if it comes down the pike a little bit like next week, it could be a problem because there's going to be loose snow and so more drifting. So just be aware of it. But I would suggest you prepare, especially you guys that are north of the snow gate. I would make sure that you have extra supplies so that over these next couple of weeks, if we do get these storms coming across, and if we do get more wind, and they do close the highway down, that you're able to shelter in place for a little bit. So just be aware of it.
Yep.
I mean, it's not a total disaster, but I mean, just be aware of stuff ahead of time.
Yes.
Anyway, with that cheery news, we just want to wish you a happy week.
Week before Christmas, and a good week.
A week before Kermit?
Before Christmas.
Okay. So for Island Park, it's Mike Bogden
and Craig Neville.
Wish you the best. Be safe. Be careful. Remember, you love you guys.
Bye-bye.